The past 12 months delivered unforgettable moments that shaped professional golf. From breakthrough victories to cultural phenomena, 2025 had everything. Here are the top 15 stories that defined the year. J.J. Spahn's U.S. Open triumph at Oakmont introduced zero-torque putters to golf's biggest stage. His 64-foot bomb to seal victory highlighted a major equipment shift affecting both professionals and recreational players. The win marked the first major championship for someone using a zero-torque model, potentially creating an entirely new game improvement putter category. Happy Gilmore, too, took the golf world by storm with eye-popping budget, blinding star power, and undeniable cultural impact. While Capital One's The Match drew modest interest, this cinematic sequel proudly embraced its absurdity while deploying a modern marketing machine that actually drew substantial audiences. Everyone watched, whether they admit it or not. Joaquin Niemann dominated LIV Golf with 5 victories across the 54-hole circuit. The 27-year-old Chilean won from Adelaide to the UK, prompting Jon Rahm to declare him severely underrated and conservatively a top 10 player in the world. Despite limited major championship opportunities, Niemann proved his elite status throughout 2025. The Internet Invitational became golf's most talked-about tournament thanks to Luke Kwan's controversial oversleeping incident. The failed professional turned YouTube star played the heel in arguably the story of the year, sparking an internet wildfire that defined golf's current entanglement with social media and influencer culture. Gino Thidikool dominated the LPGA Tour, cruising to victory at the CME Globe Tour Championship for the second consecutive year and claiming the $4 million prize. She won the Rolex Player of the Year and Vare Trophy while setting a new scoring average record of 68.68, breaking Annika Sorenstam's 20-year-old mark. Her single-season earnings record of over $7.5 million reflected remarkable consistency. Tiger Woods addressed his future in golf during his annual Hero World Challenge press conference in the Bahamas. For the first time in his extensive injury history, media seemed equally interested in his activities away from the course as his potential playing comeback. Woods was unusually forthcoming about golf's moving parts and his evolving role in the sport's future. Tommy Fleetwood finally broke through with victory at the Tour Championship, ending years of near misses and heartbreak. While defeat tests character, Fleetwood proved sturdy in misery's face before summiting his own mountaintop, bringing everyone along for the ride as he claimed his long-awaited title. TGL launched in early 2025 with something so new and bold that everyone paid attention. The mixed reality simulator golf league attracted 24 of the world's best players, though it experienced bumps along the way. Getting live insights from mic'd-up players to fans in the stands proved challenging, but adjustments were made heading into Season 2. Keegan Bradley faced an agonizing decision after being named 2025 Ryder Cup captain. Despite growing up wanting to play Ryder Cups and fight alongside teammates, Bradley ultimately chose to focus solely on his captaincy duties rather than attempting to play. It broke his heart, but he was chosen to do a job. Europe captured another Ryder Cup at Bethpage Black, winning 15-13 for their 11th victory in the last 15 editions. Captain Luke Donald led a cohesive team with continuity and buy-in that Americans have struggled to replicate. Justin Rose summed up their brotherhood simply: the badge and the boys, that's all that matters. Bethpage descended into chaos during the Ryder Cup as oversaturated hospitality, overpriced tickets, and social media-addicted crowds created an environment where bad actors thrived. The problems weren't bugs in the system, but features that have festered too long in professional golf. Scottie Scheffler dominated again, winning his 3rd and 4th major championships at the PGA Championship and Open Championship. His best moment may have come in a press conference discussing his approach to victory and defeat, talking for 5 minutes in a response that became a lasting token of his brilliance. Pro golf welcomed new leadership across multiple organizations, bringing renewed vigor to reimagining the sport. After years of stagnation with battle lines drawn and rules written, new sheriffs arrived ready to create actionable, tangible, meaningful change. Sometimes new leadership means far more than changing the drapes. Rory McIlroy completed his career Grand Slam with victory at Augusta in April. The waiting had been the hardest part, with millions watching for years as McIlroy pursued the one major that eluded him. When his final putt fell at 7:16 and 24 seconds, Rory collapsed to his knees, heaving air as the golf world erupted. His parents, wife, daughter, fans, and even frenemies had cared too much for a decade. Now they could finally celebrate. For complete golf coverage and breaking sports news, subscribe to USA Today News.